Good morning, Nancy, and
Good morning,
welcome
Teagan.
back. We are here. It is January 11th, and we are the Saturday before session starts. There's been a crazy amount of bills that have been pre-filed. I think we're over 400 now, and these are just pre-filed, so it's not like there's a cutoff and then there can't be any more bills filed. They will keep on filing them until cutoff, which is I think on the schedule. You probably have it memorized, but they've still got another 6 weeks or so, I think, before there's a bill cutoff. And so yeah, they've got that much more time to file more bills, and they're not coming in. The majority of the bills are not coming in from the conservative side. They're coming in from the majority side, and uh, it's it's disturbing. And in order to keep people involved and keep people in the loop and keep people um, uh, up to date with the tools so that they can be involved and effectively participate. You were back. You were back with us. You have an amazing program, and I'm going to let you take it from here, and then I'll ask you some questions along the way. But thank you again for joining us. And here is Nancy Churchill.
Thank you so much, Teagan, for having me on again. I really appreciate it. I'd love, I'll come back anytime you want me. Just let me know. I'm going to share my screen if I can remember how I just did it. I want to do I wanted to do a portion of the screen. There it is. Got to find the right setting. All right. So I wanted to just real quickly introduce people to my course. You can find it by going to influencingolympia.com and just come down here and click the Start Today button to register for the course. And what I want people to know, sometimes people will be like, course, I don't want a course. I just want to impact Olympia. There's a lot of information in the course that you can consume at any time. You don't need to do it right now. And in fact, I want everybody who's participating to mostly focus on the legislature, not on consuming the material in the course. Consider the course a buffet that you can return to at any time. So if you've never been inside of it, you need to click Start Today. If you have been inside of it, if you've registered in other years, just go to courses.influencingolympia.com and log in, and you'll get right into the course. There's one click in between, but you should be right here. The most important information in the course are the resource docs that I have up here at the top of the course. And then just for people's reference, I've got the ones from 2024 so you can see how many pre-filed bills there were, what types of things were on the master spreadsheet last year. The pre-filed bills are going to go away. This list will end. It'll evaporate like mist, in front of sunshine on Monday morning. It'll be gone. You won't ever be able to find the pre-filed list again. I will download the last new pre-filed bills sometime Sunday evening. After that, they'll all be lumped in all together. So don't panic. You don't really need the pre-file list. Everything will be moved into the master spreadsheet. Now, I've been working on the master spreadsheet, but I noticed this morning I haven't linked it in yet. I'm going to do that as soon as we get off our call today. But I do just want to show people real quick what the big deal is about. I never email this out. This is only available to people who have signed up for my course and they're accessing it through this part, the 2025 master spreadsheet that you find right here. And I'll probably move this up to the top as soon as session starts. That's the only way you can get into this spreadsheet. And the reason is I only want people that I know and trust and who've trusted me enough to provide their contact information to me. in this sheet. This is for us. It's not for the general public. Um, the thing, I'm going to resize my window here. The thing that's important on this spreadsheet is I've got to start here. So just, you're going to only be able to kind of just welcome to the sheet. And then I say click the tab with the most current day. And that's going to be Monday. And I've got the Monday hearings in and ready for you to look at, along with the bills they're going to be considering. Um, so everything that's happening on Monday is here already. Now, I haven't added, and I probably won't in past years, this spreadsheet has had clicks for testifying. But it takes a lot of time to put all those individual links into the spreadsheet. And it's just me, and I have a lot of responsibilities this year in my personal life that I've had to pick up. So I'm not going to have as much time to play with you this year as I have other years. So the question becomes, how do I do the things that I did last year with you? There's two things here that I'll have linked when I pull this information in. And if you hover on the bill number, you're going to see both of those links pop up. One is the bill information itself. I'm going to open that link. This is just the bill page over on ledge.wad.gov. It's going to take a second to load here. There we are. So this is you can see everything about the bill here. They already have a bill analysis up for it, so that's good. And then you can see it's been scheduled, which is what we were just looking at. So how do you testify on that bill? Because that's what we need to do. Every single issue that you care about, every single bill that you care about, you need to testify. That's the second link that's going to pop up. CSI stands for Committee Sign In. And that's going to take you to your page where you can testify on the bills in this committee. If you wanted to comment on this first bill, which is probably the only one I would comment on, because I think this is a ridiculous bill. I haven't really looked at it, but it had been filed last year and it was a stupid bill, talking about how fashion impacts the environment. So you have these choices. Now, our famous one clicks that we've been doing is note my position for the record. And you would come in here and pick your position and submit. Everything's all filled in already. Click the I'm not a robot and submit your registration. Oh, okay.
Now,
So here, look
Nancy,
at here. This is
I'm sorry to interrupt, and I see you just did that. So last week we chatted a little bit about this similar thing, and it was all filled in. Why?
because we had a profile. So I'm going to, oh, this is maybe not going to work here. We might have to edit this out of the video. I don't know if you can do that. I'm having a little trouble. It's trying to take me into Outlook, and I don't want to go into Outlook. So I'm going to do that later because Outlook, I don't know why it just went to Outlook. Let's try
Well,
one more time.
all it showed was your email address.
Right. Well, if I click that link into Outlook, it's going to be kind of weird. One of the things you can do, let's do this one more time. You see how it didn't fill in the state? I'm going
Yes.
to have to go here to edit profile and fix that. And so if you have a problem like that, just click on your profile, edit your profile again. It happens frequently at the beginning of the session. I don't know why, but that's what they told me last year when I had this problem. Oh, just edit your profile. So if you're on the committee sign-in sheet and it's not working correctly, even though you created your profile, edit your profile. And I'll probably do that later when I don't have all my personal information on the screen. So anyway, that's how you're going to testify on a bill. You're going to hover here, you're going to find the committee sign-in sheet, and then you're going to then you're going to come and choose the type of testimony. You're probably not driving to Olympia if you're doing this course. I'm not. I live too far away. I don't generally testify in person, but I might, particularly on Monday. And I usually use the note my position, which is the pro con. Um, if I have subject matter expertise in a topic, I will do written testimony. But 9 times out of 10, I can cover a lot of ground just by noting my position for the record. The other button that's really helpful on the committee sign-in page is see who signed in. Okay, so you can start to see some people have already signed in con. And then if you want to see, some of these bills have hundreds or even thousands of people commenting on them. You can do it by pro. Doesn't look like there's any pros on this bill yet. The environmentalists will probably come out big time for this when they spot it on the schedule. So that's also really, really handy. So that's kind of the basics, how to get into Influencing Olympia right here, logging into the course through courses.influencingolympia.com, and then jumping into the master spreadsheet. You need to do it every day. There's going to be hearings every day of the week. I'm not all the way through filling in these other days. I've just gotten started on it because I did have some other conflicts. The other things that we'll have here is we'll have a whole list of the House bills and we'll have a whole list of the Senate bills. So like I said, I'm going to add the link to the spreadsheet to the course later this morning, and then you'll be able to watch me populate this sheet. I usually have last updated up here so that people can see any of the information that I've been collecting on these bills. The thing I really wanted to talk to you today, Teagan, I wanted to give a shout out to my friends over at Family Policy Institute of Washington. They have created a new app, and you can get that app on their webpage, which is fpiw.org. And you're going to come and they're going to have a little video here about their app, and then you can download it. The only complaint I have about the app is it's only on your phone. So, but what you can do is you can, like, I don't navigate the phone very well. I'm just too freaking old. I'm mostly a desktop person. So you can download this to certain computers, and then you can view it and work with it on your computer. So this is what it looks like. It's got this nice intro video. It's got some training. This is their news page. They've partnered with some different groups to stay involved. They have some podcasts on here. The Ledger, the Capitol Buzz, great sources of news all through here. So here's your pre-filed bills. So this is a great app to use for research with other across the board. Like a large number of groups are going to be working with FPIW, uploading their information, as am I. We've got just lots of videos and things that are on here. It's intended to be for a wide variety of groups. So if you click on Huddle down here on the bottom and scroll down on this page, Influencing Olympia has its own place. It's basically they gave me a page on the Huddle. So here's where you can find my website. Here's where you can find my Substack. If you want to get my emails, you've got to sign up on Substack to get my emails, because I'm only sending email via my Substack link. And then you can see the things that I've been publishing. I'm going to try to, it'll take a little bit of work, but I'm going to try to push my information on Substack and then right away on the Defender app, because on the Defender app, you can easily share like these action items. You can click share and share it to other places. So for example, I might want to share it to the Ferry County huddle. I might want to share it out to the Washington Defender homepage. So in this, and if you join your county huddle, let's go back and look at the huddles. Every county should have a huddle for you to join. Is it going to work? I gotta go back here. It's down. These county huddles are right here. You gotta scroll. There's a lot of scrolling. You gotta just scroll through here, pick your county. They're in alphabetical order, and you can join your county and share things to your county. So now you can start to connect with activists in your county and share by sharing this app to your county activists. It's just a way to bring people together rather than staying in our information silos. So I'm super excited about the potential for the app. I think this will be a learning year. It's the first year this app has been out. There's definitely things I'm already putting in requests for change this, change that, but it's a great start. They've done a great job over at FPIW, and I want to support their efforts to bring us all together and help us share information more efficiently. So super excited about that potential for that app. I think it's going to be great. So
It looks like a great hub of information.
it's going to be awesome. So like I said, if you want to get my email, even if you're already signed up in influencingolympia.com as a member of the course, I'm not sending email from that area. I'm only sending it through Substack because Substack sends mail for free as opposed to my other service, which I pay for every email that goes out. So this is a way for me to be more financially prudent and independent, and because I rely on people's subscriptions to pay for some of the background technology that I'm using to host the website and build the course and things like that. So appreciate everybody's support. If you feel inclined to submit a tip or a donation, it's lovely, but it's not required. So that's all I have for you today. Everybody get ready for session and have fun.
Yeah, I thank you so much for coming back on. That was great information. Last week I got a lot of messages, a couple phone calls saying, "Oh my word, that's so awesome. I'm trying to get on her site." And I pushed some messages towards you. So to get everyone signed up and taken care of. And it's going to be a very exciting time. I think as devastating as COVID was, and some people hate that I use that word when I talk about COVID, but it was, some things came out of it that, like you showed, testifying remotely, that really allows our voices to be heard over from here in Eastern Washington. And even though we were able to before do pro and con or send in written, now you can get right on here just like this, do a video, you're going to testify remote, and they give you 2 minutes. They give you the same amount of time. Sometimes I think it's 3, but they let everyone know ahead of time, and you have those time frames. If you want to do remote and you want to do live, you can write it and just read it. You can, but it's definitely something that came out of that COVID area that has really empowered Eastern Washington, and people like you getting out there, and FPIW sharing the word on being able to do that and be involved is I think going to make a huge difference, and I'm very much am happy that you are doing it. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Teagan.
So I'm looking forward to having you on again
Yep.
next week. I think we're full session, first week of session. So
There'll be a lot
but
to
we will
talk about,
definitely
won't there?
Yes, lots to talk about. So thank you very much, and you have a great day, and I will see you next time.
Thank you, Teagan. Have a great week.